Hello, today it is The Mark of Run by Paul Kearney, book one of the Beggars duology. It was supposed to be a trilogy, but the last one will not come out. The Mark of Run is a very well written book. By this I mean writing style or prose is beautiful. The book had a nice and promising beginning, but somehow it took a rather different direction. It kept me curious though, up to the end. The creators of the world have left. Men fight against each other, forgetting, ignoring, or denying the creators. And in the first part of the book, the main character, Raul Cortishane, survived an attack on his family by angry townsfolk. He sails to the sea all alone. He goes to his relative Michael Sellos, his uncle, a mysterious person who also lives in a mysterious tower. There is Rowan, a woman who works for Sellos. She teaches him to be an assassin. In part two, the story began with a 7 year gap. Raul works as a sailor now. Two parts of the book did not have much connection. While reading the second part, that rough gap was giving me trouble as I was trying to relate the story with the first part. With a single POV, Mark of Run is an easy and fun read, not at all complex. The plotline is compact, though sometimes it gave me a notion that some forced events took place to drive the story to a certain direction. The world building with kingdoms, states, city states, islands, while having backstory of their own history, mythology, and folklore, made me continue reading the book. The author is really good at it. To me, it was the best thing. Uh, on the other side, unnecessarily cruel and gritty treatment of women was terrible. Sexual abuse and cruelty on women is a driving force for the other main character to continue the story. It cannot be or should not be like this. There are some sea actions, naval battles, and men fighting against the sea storm. Those were thrilling. The old nautical jargons were heavily used. All those names of parts of an old ship was mind boggling. Most of the time, I did not understand which part of a ship belongs where. I try to connect with the main character, Raul, who is not completely human. He has inhuman power that comes to him when he almost loses a fight or battle. His abrupt decisions, sometimes good and sometimes bad, became a reason or barrier to not to get connected. It's a beautifully written book in terms of writing style. It is unnecessarily gritty and cruel. As a weird combination, it has a young adult kind of adventurous storyline, and many plots seemed forced. It is also true that I really enjoyed reading it. Couldn't help it. Take care. Goodbye.